Hello! So I'm pretty happy. That's the last war of the season, and it's been the first time for me that I'm having a deathless season. So I know I don't have like very hard fights to deal with, but still I'm happy about it. So I'm bringing Void, America Chavez and Tigra for the path 8 of this tier 1 war, and I will do two mini bosses after that. The first one is the first fight is a Havok. So I'm thankful to Simula, who confirmed that Void can take this matchup without suffering for power detonation. Now you need to have at least, I think, 3 debuffs not to deal with the detonation. So what I will do will be to use the power start 1 so that I can have a debuff early on Havok. And also you will see at some point I will, instead of using special 1 as typically people do when using Void, I will use special 2 just because I'm afraid of Fear of the Void. Indeed, Fear of the Void is not a debuff, it's a passive. And it removes all the debuffs. I mean, not all the debuffs, but like Void's debuffs. So that's why I decided to go with special 2, so that I can have at least like the power stings. So Havok is down now. So now we have like an Ascended Doom. So the goal for me is basically to have a Petrify early, so that I can bait special 1 and not having to deal with his aura. Again, the power start 1 will help, and thank God I was lucky on this one. The first debuff appearing is the Petrify, so I was relieved by this event. And so I want to play it slow. I don't want to push him to over 2 bars. One can mess up sometimes. Let's try to focus on Doom special 1. So I know that it's not only Petrify that can help against Doom, it's also slow, which is something I can get each time I knock him down. But I don't know, it's only 10 seconds I think, I don't remember how long it is, but I wanted to have the Petrify, and thank God God spoke to me, let's say, or listened to me, or whatever. Here the last one I didn't dex it well, so I have the shock, that's why I'm like going away, and finally I'm finishing him with a special 2. So that's it for section 1. So I was kind of scared about this Doom, and in the end it went well. I was scared about the next fight, not because it's complicated, but it's because it's a rank 3 7-star Juggernaut. So Void is tactic, he should be dealing with him easily, but you never know. Rank 3, I know that block damage can be high. You may get hit from nowhere and suddenly die. I don't know. So I was kind of nervous about this one too. And you see there I got hit by the special 1. Thank God it was smart enough to get an invul for this fight. And after that I decided like to push him to 2 bars just in case, because the invul is only 3 hits, right? So I cannot get hit all the time. So again, dealing with the special 2. Hold block now. Push him over 2 bars. And that's it. So in the end it wasn't a big deal. but I was a bit nervous. So next fight is a classic Hulkling on the Rich Get Richer node. So for this time I didn't have the Kate Bishop synergy. So remember the Kate Bishop synergy, I like it because it reduces the duration of regens and indestructibles. And it definitely made the fight longer this time, not having her. So as I mentioned in other wars, I start with 2 heavy attacks so that I can have 2 stacks of negative zone. Now I'm going to refresh again negative zone. I'm taking my time, but I don't want him to go to the special 3. And I prefer to exaggerate with the stacks of negative zone. There I messed up. I don't know why I came back and got hit in the face. I lost my invul because of it. Again, refreshing stuff. So now I think I'm going to go for a special 2 if I'm not wrong. There we go. That was pretty effective. And we're getting close to the end of this fight. Just need to be a bit more careful about the power gain. And finally he goes down. And then we have like 2 fights after this path 8. The first one will be on Overseer. It will be on this, you know, placebo node and with regen. I think it's personal space regen. So again, it's a rank 3 7-star. That's a bit scary again. I'm taking the fight with Void. And so the strategy here is not complicated. I will bait special 1 because I can punish it easily with my own heavy attack. And then once the green icon will show up after his special attack, I will simply hit block so that I don't get cornered. See, now I punish him with this heavy attack. Another special 1 that I will finish with another heavy attack. Hitting block to push him away. So at some point the Petrify should do the work by reverting regen, I guess. Just want to be patient. That's a nice thing I like about Void, is that you do not necessarily need to hit the opponent, you know. You can take your time, the opponent can get defensive, and eventually the opponent will go down. And that's it. And so finally we're having our last fight of the season. It will be the classic Gorr on 1 eye open, make a stand. So I don't know how many of those I've dealt with this season. Maybe not 12, but probably at least 10. Maybe 10, I don't know, or 11. Anyway. So the strat is to push him over 1 bar of power. Bait special 1, punish special 1 with a heavy attack to remove the protection, as here. Throw my special 2, and one can notice that Tigra is now ascended, because Gorr is already down. So that's it. Thank you guys, and let's hope next season will be good too. Bye!